Nothing new to most of you guys, but this is an all-wheel drive car with a turbocharger, and it comes with a 6-speed manual or an automatic. This one in particular is a 6-speed. This is the premium edition, and these cars you can get for about 28 to 45,000. You have the base model, the premium, limited, and the GT. And this one is the premium. So, some things I've done to it from stock are the rims, tires, tint, and the rain guards. Have a couple different names I've heard for those, but that's about it for the outside on this thing. But this car is just tall enough, you know, you're not gonna hit any curbs, you'll clear curbs. You can fit all your buddies in there. It's just a sick looking car all around, really. This is the 22. That hood scoop is functional, it does work, it goes right into the top mount intercooler. It's a super fun car all around. Everyone that has one of these enjoys them for the most part. I've had 2 of them now. This is my second. The first one I had was a 2020. It was white, but so I got another one. I'll show you the inside. Super fun car, and I do apologize ahead of time. This thing is dirty. Winter in Montana, but this one has the STI shifter. Super fun. You got lots of room in the back seat, tons of room. These cars have a big trunk. Big trunk space. Pretty sweet looking car, really. These things get great gas mileage, about 25-ish average probably. Low 20s in town and high 20s on the highway or interstate. One of my favorite things about these cars is the back seats fold down and you have tons of room with those folded down. And I'm 5'9", but tons of room back here. Like, you could easily slide this farther back, and you got tons of room back here. Got the chargers right here. Yeah, it looks pretty basic, really, but it's clean, like super sleek. There's not another all-wheel drive sedan that really compares, especially with the turbocharger. Those are the 2 things that really bought me, is all-wheel drive and the turbochargers. You can get fuel economy in your Corolla or whatever, but you don't have turbo or the all-wheel drive. That's probably my main 2 points right there, is why these things are just badass and why everyone should just buy one if you're in the market for 50 grand or less on a new car. These cars are sweet. Living in Montana, like I've been saying, you gotta have all-wheel drive here. You can get away with front-wheel drive, but I mean, you're not gonna be going up to the ski hill and stuff like I can in this car. There's just so many things you can do to these that just make them like way sicker than, like, you know, buying your Corolla or Camry or whatever. You know, those are cool. I mean, they're nice cars too. I'm not gonna completely diss on them, but you're not gonna be able to go where this thing can go. And this thing just drives like so clean. Like, just anyone that has one of these or has driven one, like, you know. Show you the inside here. Try and focus. There we go. Yeah, you can switch through your boost gauge, time and temp, your audio, tire PSI. These tires do have sensors in them, but you have to start the car, I'm sure. That shows how long the car's been on and your mileage during this trip. Just kind of sick. And then your miles per gallon and miles, of course. So empty. Yeah, I've been just driving around in town mostly right now, so 21 seems about right. And then on the interstate, going about 80 here. I'll get like 28-ish. And I just ride with boost normally. I do have a Cobb tuner. It's not going right now, but we just don't have any tunes on it right now. We're just running the gauges when it's on. But this car has a lot of stuff on this dash. This is the premium edition, so you get the keyless push start. You get the heated seats and the big screen. I do like the big screen in this car. It does look pretty sweet. I'm disappointed that they don't come in the basic or the base models with this screen though. But I can see from a dealer's standpoint why they don't. They gotta get people to buy the higher end ones, of course, but yeah, this car is super fun. There's just not really anything that compares to it really with the all-wheel drive and the turbo. Like the Evo did for a bit, and then they discontinued in 16, I believe. And then there's just not really anything else. Yeah, 6-speed. A lot of guys diss on these shifters. They think that they're too loose and sloppy, some guys, but I think that it's all right for now. The car seems pretty basic, but I kind of like it that way. And this is, again, the premium. The limiteds are nice too because you have the leather and stuff, but I don't think the GTs have the manual option though. But yeah, one thing I do really appreciate in this car from the last model is that they moved the charging points to the front rather than inside the center console. I do really appreciate that. That was a good move on Subaru. Also from the last year, like 16 to 21 or 15 to 21. They had this split screen where the gauges were on top, or the selection was on top, and then this screen. I like just the one a lot better. That's pretty sweet. Let me know what you guys think. I do think this car is the best bang for its buck, though. I mean, there's nothing that really compares to it for less than 50 grand. I mean, like, yeah, you can get in a sedan, you can get your Corolla, or, I mean, like this car even, you can get a Charger. This one is a 13 last year with all-wheel drive. But they don't have all-wheel drive after 13 like that one. So, you know, there's two-door coupes you can get, but for a sedan, I really do believe that this is the best car for under 50 grand probably you could buy. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe, please. That helps out the channel. But anyway, guys, have a good day. Later.